What's good, everybody? It's your girl Jakayla A, and I'm back with a short tutorial just to give you guys insight on how I did that beautiful set. So here I am. I got my setup going. I just finished the set, and here I am looking at my inspo pictures along with my client's clothing, her jacket. She wants to also incorporate into her look, and the pictures were inspo from Not Polish. Here I am conceptualizing my set. When I do this, I really sit and think about every single finger. Think about the stones I'm going to put. Think about the design I'm going to put. Think about which designs I actually am trying to incorporate. And sometimes you just got to dip back to the reference picture just to, make sure you are looking at what you need to look at. Okay? So I just go on a look, seeing what I want to do. I know I want to do them cherries. I did cherries on here a whole bunch, so you would not see that in this video. I don't want to drag it, but that's a very popular look, and they love to incorporate that, so I definitely put that in. I put the cow print in, and then I took some of the figurines, some of the pictures off of her jacket, and I incorporated them as well. She also wanted it to say Bad B, so I put Bad B on there as well, and I'm going to show you guys really how I ended up learning how to do bubble letters. I struggle with bubble letters. They wasn't looking bubblicious, so that's my finished product, left hand, right hand. I got my base down, and I'm using my rubber base. I get these from Nailed Bling Supply. They have all types of colors, but this nude I really love is MB18. I like MB18, MB16, MB20 from Nails Bling Supply. So you put down your base, and then we're going to start on the artwork. But back to what I was saying, the bubble letters weren't really giving, so I definitely had to work it out. So I want to teach y'all the little tips and tricks that I got along the way as I was trying to do it. I love these rubber bases too. They look like acrylic. So here's just a little slow-mo of how I do my French. Write my A, then I get my smile line, then I fill the rest in. It's really easy, really simple, with a very long 25mm brush is how I do it. Using a shorter brush, I do my lettering. So I start off thin, and then you work it thick. Do not just start thick because it's a bubble letter and it's supposed to be thick. You cannot erase. You cannot change your mind. You cannot go back. You don't want to commit that much off rip. You want to just draw it thin and then go back and find your thickness. You also want to draw the lettering very close together, like literally touching, and it'll just give a little bit more and make it a little bit easier as well, because then your outline doesn't have to be so thick. And so I'm trying to get my outline as thin as possible, but I feel like it's very forgiving. This lettering is very forgiving because, y'all know I'm just getting into my nail art. So I'm not a nail art queen, but I do be trying. And so just get it thin, but not too thin. And I feel like this really ate. I think this is a 9mm. Yeah, I believe this is a 9 because it looks a little bit too short to be an 11. So a 9mm brush really kind of got me right. And I go in with the darker color. I feel like that's common sense. But the darker color on the outline is just going to make it pop a different way. So these smiley faces were on her jacket, and I wanted to incorporate them, but I knew that I wanted to outline them in black. They just eat a certain way with outlining them in black instead of outlining them in my hot pink color. I could have did the face details in black and then outlined it in the hot pink color, but I was like, no, I feel like it really has to be outlined in black. You see my cherries in the background? I did them off camera. But here I am. I hate that I'm so out of frame. Like, that's really annoying. But I'm just trying to make sure my line wasn't too thick. I had to go in and erase a little bit of it. But that's the magic of alcohol and acetone. You can always go back and change your mind. I'm using an ombre brush that I got off of Amazon to ombre in a glitter tip. And then I use Charms and Bling for my smile line, and this became like my favorite nail. I'm loving these Playboy Bunny charms that I got off AliExpress, and I think I got these $ charms off of Zulay a long time ago. But the set altogether ate. I hope y'all enjoy, and I definitely will have more content like this. Catch you in the next one.